Are you serious? Are you serious? I am here in Jerusalem tonight, and this is Shabbat Shalom. And, it's also tonight is the night of the broken glass, 1938, when there was rioting in the streets of Berlin, and they were attacking the Jewish businessmen, breaking their glass and looting their shops. It was the start of what would be soon World War II and the persecution and the Holocaust of the Jews. But we've got some apocalyptic things going on around the world I want to tell you about. First, let's do a shout out real fast for noblegoldinvestment.com. That's noblegoldinvestment.com. Now, you may now know much about Holland, but it is one of the world's greatest trading nations and has been involved in the commerce for hundreds of years. Matter of fact, the Dutch National Bank holds over $20 billion worth of gold in its vaults, which are scattered around the world for safety. It has recently been buying more, and on its website it says that gold always retains its value, crisis or no crisis. They are expecting trouble, big financial trouble, and you should be too. Will your personal IRA account still hold their value in a financial meltdown? If you don't know the answer to this, you know they have ownership and control of your own retirement savings, many of you with your 401ks. That leaves you at the mercy of the markets. And that's not a great place to be in when it all goes wrong. So many people got their financial hands burned in the last big downturn. If you expect to stay safe, you have to look to yourself and not put all your hopes in Washington and the Fed. Find out how you can secure your IRA or your 401k. Get a tax break. Take back control by calling Noble Gold Investment today. Pick up the phone and call them at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Or hit the link below to learn about the gold video series. Call them right now at 877-646-5347. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestments.com and ask to speak to Colin Plume or one of the representatives today, and make sure you tell them that Paul Begley sent you. All right. Now let me just tell you what's going on. We got a lot of chaos out there, guys. And first of all, let's just go quickly to Australia as the flames keep burning higher. 2 people are dead in New South Wales as it has been a burning inferno for days. And at least 2 people are dead, maybe more. 7 others are missing in an unprecedented wildfires in Australia. As the fire emergency continues into its second day on Saturday, officials confirmed that more than 150 homes in New South Wales had burned to the ground. Thousands of people were forced to leave their homes while bridges, schools, and power lines are completely destroyed. The Premier warned that the number of casualties would continue to rise throughout the day, and we're very concerned about the people there in New South Wales and in Australia. They got 1,000 firefighters working on this right now, attempting to tackle the blaze and using water bombing aircraft. And there are reports of people trapped in their homes in several places, with crews unable to reach them due to the strength of the fires. And the winds are gusting up to 35 degrees Celsius heat with high straight line winds. This is what Mike from the World said would be happening, and this is what's got us very, very concerned. Now, we have other reports that 50 different fires are burning this afternoon in Australia, with emergencies warning levels for 2 blazes north of Noosa in the Sunshine Coast. A state of fire emergency has been declared across 42 local government areas, with dangerous conditions forecast to continue into the next week. This is a fire of biblical proportion, and Fire and Emergency Services are acting Commissioner Mike Wassing said that the declaration prohibits outdoor fires as well as welding, grinding, and the use of different types of cutting devices or heating outdoors. Cut all that out, guys. It's too dangerous. It's too dry. It's too windy. It's too hot. It's too it's like a tinderbox out there. Please be careful out there in Australia and in New Zealand. And that's not the problem, though, in Europe. In the United Kingdom, it is massive flooding. The UK has been hit with a series of devastating floods as rain of biblical proportions turned deadly and forced thousands to flee from their homes. One woman died in the chaos as more than a month's worth of rain fell in 24-hour period, and thousands were forced to flee their homes, according to the Sun reports. Matter of fact, the tragic victim's body was recovered from the river Derbyshire after being swept 3 kilometers away by ferocious floodwaters, and hundreds of families have been evacuated. The roads are submerged under several feet of water. Railroad lines are blocked, and the woman's remains were recovered 3 kilometers away by a helicopter after she had been swept away. And while that's going on in the United Kingdom, there's an extreme cyclone that's crashing into Bangladesh and in Odisha in India. All right. Now, Bangladesh authorities have evacuated around 100,000 people from the country's low-lying coastal villages and islands when Cyclone Bulbul set to slam into the country later today. Also, officials are saying that the meteorological department has asked local authorities and 2 ports to raise the highest alert, as the cyclone's expected to unleash a storm surge as high as 7 feet in height in coastal districts. Already one woman has been killed when a wall collapsed on top of her. This storm is packing maximum wind speeds of 120 kilometers per hour or 75 miles an hour, so it's equivalent to a Category 1 hurricane, and it's on course to make landfall near parts of Bangladesh and India. Matter of fact, it's headed toward Bhubaneswar, which is where I was at back in 2018 in Odisha when I was preaching. I preached a couple different, I actually preached four sermons in Bhubaneswar, but I was also out in the fields even further than that. But anyway, they don't need any rain there, so pray for the people of India and pray for the people of Bangladesh. And so these extreme weather conditions are going on. Meanwhile, in America, it's freezing, frigid cold, weather of unheard of. I mean, they're talking about some kind of polar vortex that's going to come way deep into the United States. It's going to break records. I'm expecting 100 and some records of record lows are expected to happen next week. Now, I'm here in Israel where it's hot, and Heidi was saying to me, when we get back home, we're going to have to face bitter cold. I said, what? This is still early November. Could this be a November to remember? I don't know. But we're going to have to wait and see what's going on. I know the cool breeze is already blowing. Snow's already falling in the Midwest and the Northwest Plains. There's already been severe weather warnings out there. And Lord only knows what all is going to happen. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on it. This could be a very, 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 are you serious, very extreme weather winter. Remember what Mike Around the World said, if we can get through this winter. He said, expect bitter cold and extreme heats in weird places. Expect lightning bolts like thunder, and expect straight line winds creating ferocious whiteouts and blizzards. Plus, there's always the threat of the asteroids that could make a deep impact on the Earth. And of course, we know that Planet X, Nibiru, planet number 9. Now, guys, get ready. We're just announcing tonight. Just put it on our website, didn't we, Heidi? Just put it on our website tonight. The Honolulu, what's it called? Aloha Hawaii. Yep. Aloha Hawaii conference. It's going to be held in Honolulu, Hawaii. It's called Aloha Hawaii. It's going to be January 18th, one day only, 2 powerful services. I'll be preaching both services, and Kevin Wilson will be there singing, and we're hearing from people all over Hawaii. They're excited that we're coming because nobody goes there to preach. Nobody ever shows up there. We're going. It's the start of the 50-state revival. The Salvation Station for the Nation is starting in the 50th state of the Union. The last shall be first, The first shall be last. We're starting in Hawaii. 2 services, 1 day, January 18th. Go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go there right now, www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Hit where it says events. Is that right, Heidi? On my website, hit events.
Well, I don't think Mike has had a chance to put it there yet.
Oh, it's not there yet. Okay, it's going to be there.
But it's on Eventbrite right now.
Okay, it's on Eventbrite.
And I've given it to Mike, and I just don't think he probably
Yeah, I think he's working today, so he doesn't have it there. But in the next 24 hours, okay, it's going to show up on the website. So go there, get registered for it. It's a free conference. I repeat, free conference in Hawaii. Get registered. It's going to be a powerful time. Seats limited, so just get registered. It's going to be a great time. I hope to see you guys. Everybody, we're on television in Honolulu. We've been on for over 5 years, and we got a lot of followers out there in Hawaii. We look forward to seeing all of you. Plus, I believe there's going to be folks flying in from California, maybe Washington, maybe Oregon, maybe parts of the United States. I'm looking for some folks to also fly in from the East, maybe from Japan or from Singapore or some of the Hong Kong, some of those areas. So just come on into Hawaii. It's going to be a powerful time. We're going to have a great time in the Lord. I'll see you then. Are you serious? Something biblical's going on here, guys, with the signs of the second coming of Christ. Are you saved?